Hey everybody, we're back with another one. Don't forget to smash that likes, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Today we talking about the one and only, the legendary Faith Kipyegon that's in the women's 1500. I mean, she's done it all. She's done it all. But before I get into it, don't forget you're listening to Head and Shoulders ATR, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. And remember, as always, stay blessed, stay rich, and remember, we're fighting and we're huffing it out to be the number one in the sports and personal empowerment channel out there. Okay? We're going to do that combination. And just like Faith Kipyegon is right here. It is right here saying, you know what? I'm working out hard. I'm winning. I'm blasting everybody to oblivion. That's the same way that we're going to be doing it. And if you don't already know, we're covering that Monaco Diamond League meet that just took place. All right? Depending on when you've seen this, look. Okay. If you haven't seen it, see the race. She was going after the world record. What's the world record? I'm glad you asked. It's held by Genzebi Dababa, 350.07. That is also the meet record that's right here. So the meet record is the world record. It was set back in 2015. Genzebi Dababa went through some injury issues and stuff. She really hasn't been back. It's like she just kind of disappeared and whatnot. Obviously, it's not like she did, but that's kind of what happens when you're at a high-class, world-class field, and sometimes injuries just knock you out. It was like, look, she's gonna be crowned the next Dababa in the Dababa dynasty, and it really just kind of didn't work out like that. Now, if you didn't know, this is a national record once again for Faith Kipyegon, or is it Kipyegon? For the Kenyan athletes in the field or in the comments, just drop down what it is, or even put her in a video, because I know she said her name a couple of times. I just cannot recall it right now. But yeah, national record, world leading, and personal best. She just missed it. Do you see how close that is? She is 0.3 of a second away. Now, I think they went from 3.6 to 3.8 to 3.7. Like, are they gonna make up their mind? The timers are like, okay, can we get the hundredths of a second right? But look, let's go ahead and look down at this. Before I go into fully about Faith Kipyegon, let's look at Heather McLean and Elise Craney. They did well to stay away from that early pace, and they finished second and third. So congratulations to Team USA. Look, Corianne McGee, she finished in 5th. We got Sinclair Johnson finished in 9th place. So that's just about where she's at. From the last Diamond League meet, McLean, she actually finished 2 places up. That's what these arrows mean. So yeah, that's very nice for her. The 2 Americans got personal best, 358.89, 359.06. So very, very, very good right here. Very good looking for the United States, getting some new personal best, coming in with 401 and 402 respectively. Like, come on now. That is some good time. They both knocked off over 2 seconds off their personal best. Great. Then we got Harut Mashesha. I think that she could do a little bit better, but then when you look at a personal best, 357.3, she kind of is really performing at where you would expect her. Now, in the mile itself, she seems to be a little bit more of a dominating feature, maybe because that's run a little bit less often. But Mashesha, she's getting there. She's getting there. I think if she can get a little bit more of her speed in her gear, maybe run some more 800s and whatnot, she can lower that 1500. Because I really do be expecting her to do a little bit more. Like even at the World Championships, that she faded hard. Didn't she get last in the final? Or just fell all the way back? But in that 5,000, okay, she came back in that 5,000. Winning the Yando, wasn't she an 800 champion at some point back in 2019? Wasn't she the 800 meter champion, or am I confusing her with the other Ugandan athlete? But coming back to this, Faith Kipyegon, okay, let's look at this before I even go into a resume. 2-time Olympic champion. But before I go into that, let me calm down. Look, she's run the 3 fastest times this year All Faith Kipyegon. All Faith Kipyegon. She's run the 3 fastest times this year in the 1500. Not only that, she got W's behind them. It's not like, okay, she got second place. Sergey, she didn't got second. Gudov Sergey, she got second to her. All right. Okay, 352.96. That's the slowest we have seen Faith Kipyegon on this top list. If she comes out again, just in a Diamond League final, she's probably gonna run a 352 or lower. The way she coming out, she just eating these like they're candy. Now, looking on this record list, she is so freaking close. 350.07. She can knock that off. It's just a matter of time. But look at her resume. Look at her resume. Let's look back in 2013. 2013. All right. We got her here at a 405.08. And this was at the World Championships over there in Russia. Okay, 2013. You can't see it on the screen, but I'm saying it for you. She got 5th place. All right. From that point, she just then upgraded herself. Then she came back in 2015 in Beijing. She said, you know what? 408.92, a little bit slower. I got second. I'm going after a win. I'm coming after a W. 408.92 in Rio. That's 2016. We going in order, chronological order here. She was the Olympic champion. Then she came by. She said, you know what? London, 2017, 402.59. Let me hit them with the afterburners. Get even faster and faster. First place, world champion. Then she had a baby. You know, women want to have babies. Okay, and that's a little bit more difficult for them to handle than with a man because they have to carry a baby for 9 months. So imagine trying to train while you have a baby. Now, Paula Radcliffe did some things like that and was running through a marathon and all, being pregnant. And of course, Montano and all the other athletes and everything. But imagine this. She had a baby. She dropped her baby. As in, she dropped the load of her baby out. And came by and ran a national record. This, at the time, was a national record for Kenya. 354.22, right behind one Sifan Hassan. She came by in 2019 and almost won that race. Sifan Hassan had her. I really think, if she didn't have a baby, that would have, the uninterrupted training and everything. It's clear. Faith Kipyegon actually had this. But, as it were, she was behind her. She got second, so she lost her title. Guess what? She said, you know what? I'm going to show all of them, including Sifan Hassan, whatever. We're going to show all of them. You ain't beating me. 353.11. She's getting faster and faster. Y'all see this? She's getting faster and faster. Back last year in Tokyo, first place. And then she came by this year, 352.96 to win and get her crown back in that 1500. Tell me you've seen a stronger resume for a woman here. Tell me you've seen a stronger resume. Please tell me. Anywhere. Just tell me. What woman has done what she's done here? She's controlled some of the fastest time. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth fastest times. The next 6 fastest times are Faith Kipyegon. Like, she's out here blowing the bricks off them. She's out here blowing the bricks off them. So what do I think is going to happen? I think this world record, she's chomping at the bit. She's chomping at the bit. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see a fantasy race-off with Faith Kipyegon, Sifan Hassan, let's just say she didn't have to. These are one-off races because Sifan Hassan, Genzevi Dababa before injured, or a fantasy race-off again, animated. Come over and get these NFTs. We have these. They're going to fund these animated race videos. If you want to see something like that, for these distance runners and whatever event it is, come over and pick these up. If every single one of our subscribers and even some of these listeners pick up one, these things will get sold out immediately. And if the listeners pick up 2 or 3, they'll get sold out picking up one of them is at about a quarter of the price that it was before. So if you pick up 4 NFTs, you getting them almost for the price of one. Not because I lowered the price, but because the price of Solana went down. Because I didn't change anything. There's still 1.5 Solana. So go over there and pick them up at trackstars.io. Okay, trackstars.io. Let's go back to this. But Faith Kipyegon, I think when they went out a little bit too fast, that might have done it right there. She stayed back, but she didn't have that same wind protection. So here's to go back into the race analysis part. She didn't have the same wind protection off of the pace setters because look, we had Allie Wilson. Oh, I forgot. I should have done that at the beginning. Some people don't last this long in these videos. But look, Allie Wilson and Adele Tracy, congratulations to y'all for being a pace setter. I always like to shout out the pace setters when I can remember them in the races. You got Tracy for Jamaica, formerly of Great Britain. Of course, she's going after her heritage and everything like that, so she transferred her allegiance. And then we got Allie Wilson. Now, both of them were pretty much on point, a little bit quick for Wilson on that first lap. They wanted to get that 60 point, but she get that 59.89. And Faith Kipyegon, she just said, look, I'm a hold myself back on this one. I'm gonna hold myself back. So she didn't necessarily even get the same wind protection. Yeah, you got somebody there, but when you kind of got a gap on them with Tracy and Wilson in front of you, in this case Wilson, then Tracy, then Kipyegon, then it's a little bit different. And I think it's about near spot on, just a little bit too quick. And I think she paid for it later on, either through the wind protection that was there, because I mean, you got 0.3 of a second. Genzebe Dibaba had pace setters too. I don't think she had the wave light technology, but she had the pace setters too. And then we got Allie Wilson. Again, she got the 201.64. She went off on the side of the track. Then we had Adele Tracy try to pull her through a little bit. Faith Kipyegon, she tried to pull her through all the way to 1200, but not quite, just almost there, 1190. And then Faith Kipyegon, she just didn't have it. If only she finished at a 60.9. All she needed to do was a 60.97. She would have matched the world record. So anything with a 60.97 and faster on that last lap, man, I was excited. I'm over here screaming. I'm like, man, I know the lights are up there, but hopefully. And unfortunately, she didn't lean forward. If you look at the finish photo, she didn't really lean forward like that. She didn't lean forward like that. That's not 0.3 of a second, because you know how it is in 100. But she didn't lean forward. In this case, it would just been a faster national record, neither here nor there when it comes down to the world record. But you could see it. She was really struggling on that one. She was trying. This is the first time I seen her, kind of shaking and everything. You see it in her face. But she was her body was rocking. Y'all seen that? Her body was rocking side to side and everything. So what do you guys think? I think it's just a matter of time. And if she can get a good race in Zurich, the thing is, if that's the, is Zurich at the Diamond League final? Because if it is, then, wait a minute. What's the Diamond League final this year? Is it Zurich again? Or is it Brussels or something like that? But in any case, Diamond League finals don't have pace setters like that. So it's going to be kind of hard to see her, be able to do this. She could do it on her own. We've seen world records run on their own. I mean, when you think about it with Safan Hassan, she was very close to getting that world record. Every time Faith Kipyegon runs out on this track, it's basically close to a world record. You got to think about that one. Every time she runs on the track, 2 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds. Yeah, that ain't close. You know how these things are. You could get blown out by 3 seconds. Look what she did to the field. They ain't even in this finish line photo. But, yeah, what do you guys think? I think it's a matter of time, and I think if she's going to strike, she strikes now. I mean, how old is she? Let's look at her age right here. Because it does get a little bit harder. 28 years old. She's going to have to do it like now, between now and 32 or something like that, statistically speaking. Oh, y'all, Hermans, man, this dude be having some of the top distance athletes right here. Should I do videos of should I do videos of the athlete representatives, the agents too? Should I do those as well? Because I know I said I was promising y'all one on coaches, but should I do the agents? Because Yas Herman's had Haile Gebrselassie, Kenenisa Bekele, or going down the list. He getting them all from different places, and I'm telling you, they got some of the best athletes under his tutelage as far as agents. So let me know if you guys want me to cover agents and everything too. But yeah, Faith Kipyegon, she's been out there too. Oh yeah, the world cross country titles at U20, of course. U20 senior race, it was a little bit of a struggle there, but the fact that she could get sixth place at the senior race, the U20 race she could just dominate and win. 2013, 2011. This was 2010, the fourth place finish she had there. The sixth place was 2017. And by the way, 2017 is the same year that she actually won the 1500 title. So getting in that cross country, getting in a little bit more of those miles actually did help her out. And she was the U20 world champion. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Faith Kipyegon, actually, I think she had the U20 championship record. I think it got broken after that, but this was in 2012. Guys, let me know what you think about this. If you like the content, definitely smash that like button. And don't forget that you can be, I know I covered this on the previous videos, but just in case the people haven't seen it, different people, different views, $499 to be selling these photos. This is standard editorial rights. So the white media companies and some of the black media companies, they come out here and buy it. Maybe the Indian media companies, they come out and buy these images. So if you want to see images like these, maybe some of your photos for Getty images, look, you get 5 to 20% somewhere like that, standard, if somebody buys it. And obviously, most likely they're gonna buy it right after that happens. So after that is not, especially with sports, but you could do this outside of sports. You can host up your own website. You can do things where you do it on your own, where you take pictures at a local track meet. Go to the Nairobi, darn it, I'm forgetting the name of the stadium right now, but the stadium that's in Nairobi, right? And try to go with a local track meet, say, look, I want to just do some freelance photography and stuff. You got your paid ones. I'm just trying to get in, give me a media pass and stuff like that. Try to see what you can do. Go over there in Nigeria, go over there in Jamaica, go to the meets, go to the local soccer game. Just get in where you fit in with those, or put together a team of photographers. This out here is a field where you can come in and really make some money. It's going to be very hard to make some good money, but you definitely can. It's multiple ways to skin this money off the money tree. Okay, I'll catch you all on the next one, and as always, peace and much love, because we out here putting in that work.